when this goes back to the Supreme Court, they're going to have different questions that don't have these legal theories. And that's the important thing to remember. Oh, I should go back. I forgot to re-preface for all the new people. I do not condemn women for having abortions. I don't. I condemn the doctors. I condemn the nurses. I condemn everybody else involved. But women are often panicked. They're scared. And they're lied to. And so I actually do not condemn women for having abortions. I don't. I know good women who have had abortions. I know bad women who have had abortions. It's kind of irrelevant to the character of the person in a lot of ways. I know people disagree with that. That's my assessment. It's fine. I don't personally condemn women who have had abortions. I condemn everybody else involved in the process. So if you're a lady who has had an abortion, I don't pass judgment on you. I got no place for that. My question is this the law? What does it mean? With that being said, this is coming back with different theories. Okay. So we're gonna see that in a minute. But this is just been billed as a health and safety measure. Oh, this is just about health. It's just about everybody's health. We want healthy people. Health stuff should be just fine. But it doesn't work that way in reality. So there's that. Okay, back to this. Next, the court examines whether the right to an abortion is rooted in the nation's history and tradition. Yes. Remember when the founders wrote about abortion all the time? They're like, I'm out here fucking these hoes, fucking these hoes, fucking these hoes. And they keep dropping those babies, dropping those babies, dropping those babies. I'm grabbing my hammer. Because I don't want to raise no babies. Remember that? I think that was in Hamilton. Digging down hoes, but don't reap what I sow. Remember that? No one remembers that because the founders didn't write about fucking abortion at all. They didn't ever. It was not part of the cultural zeitgeist. Now, there's multiple reasons for that. Ben Franklin may have aborted some bitches on his own. Girl, let me put these electrodes up to either side of that belly. And, no reason. Don't worry. You won't feel a thing. Bazap! Bazizap! There's a whole lot of reasons for it. Medical technology was not where it is now, or even in 1968, 69, 70, 71, 72, whatever, for Roe versus Wade. Medical technology was very, very different. We had different understandings, and we have an even different understanding today than we did then. It's fine. But that being said, when you're talking about a fundamental right, like there just was not a contemplated, articulated, and vocalized fundamental right to an abortion. It was kind of like this backwoods idea. Like maybe some women drank some teas and spit out their babies. Most people just didn't talk about it. And not talking about something does not mean that it's definitely a right. That's the trick. They talked about guns. They had laws about guns. They had ideas about guns. They had to get guns to fight the wars. They talked about speech. They talked that they'd be fucking killed by the English government for their seditious talk, for the words against the state. They knew what was going on. Quartering soldiers. They talked about standing armies. They talked about putting soldiers in houses. They talked about the Bill of Rights. Yes. Remember when the founders wrote about it? There ain't no restrictions on guns. None of them are reasonable because the Second Amendment says, fuck you, bitches. There you go. I hope that helps. Hope that helps you understand. They didn't talk about abortion ever. It's just not there. All right, so here we go. The court finds that the right to abortion is not deeply rooted in the nation's history and tradition.